Pete Davidson's whirlwind romance with Elsie Hewitt raises eyebrows among friends. Pete Davidson might be feeling like he's finally found the one in model Elsie Hewitt, but those closest to him are reportedly sounding the alarm over how quickly the romance has progressed. The 31-year-old actor and comedian, who has been known for his high-profile and often fast-moving relationships, has now moved in with Hewitt, even though the couple has only been dating for a few months. Sources close to Davidson revealed to the U.S. Sun that he began seeing Hewitt at the beginning of the year and initially made a conscious effort to keep the relationship private. They began dating around the start of the year, and Pete was trying to keep the relationship under wraps when it was made public back in March, a friend shared. But that attempt at privacy didn't last long. Photos of the pair enjoying time together in Palm Beach were the first sign to the world that something was going on. What followed was a series of increasingly public displays of affection, culminating in a red carpet appearance together at the Endometriosis Foundation of America's Blossom Ball in New York City. For many fans and friends alike, this confirmed that Davidson and Hewitt were not only serious but also ready to embrace the spotlight as a couple. And that's exactly what has some of Davidson's friends concerned. The way the relationship has unfolded and become so public so quickly after there were those first photos of them in Palm Beach has been really surprising, the insider added. This relationship has moved at warp speed. For them to have already moved in together just a few months into the relationship, it's a lot. Davidson, who's had a string of highly publicized romances in the past with celebrities like Ariana Grande, Kim Kardashian, and Kaya Gerber, is no stranger to media attention or intense emotional bonds. But it's this pattern of diving headfirst into relationships that has left those around him worried that history could repeat itself. Pete has been through a lot emotionally, especially in his past relationships. Each time it starts with this burst of passion and things move incredibly fast. Then suddenly, it all comes crashing down, another source close to him stated. He's an emotional guy who wears his heart on his sleeve, and sometimes that gets him into trouble. The insider explained that Davidson had initially wanted to take a more low-key, grounded approach to his relationship with Hewitt, focusing on building a connection away from the public eye. He had originally wanted to keep this relationship more private, they said. But that plan didn't really last once the media caught on. In fact, just days after the Palm Beach photos went viral, Elsie Hewitt herself confirmed the romance with a playful Instagram post. An image of Pete smiling in a bathrobe, looking relaxed and happy. It was a moment that, while seemingly innocent, signaled a shift toward a more public love story. Still, those who care about Davidson are not convinced this is the right move so soon. We're not saying she's not a great person, the source said, referring to Hewitt. But when you've seen Pete get hurt time and time again, you just can't help but worry. Despite the concern, the couple appears to be enjoying their time together, sharing laughs, outings, and even home life now that they've reportedly moved in. Whether this relationship turns out to be different than the ones before remains to be seen. For now, all eyes are on Davidson and Hewitt as they continue their fast-paced journey into love, one that many hope will bring him happiness, but one that also carries the weight of his romantic past.